G'day, Dave here, the Enlightened Plumber, with today's quote, which is, sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. From Margaret Shepard. Let's get into this. Okay, so this quote is talking about transportation. In this day and age, I personally find it very hard that we could not physically transport anywhere in some different means. There's walking, there's running, scootering, crawling, hopping in cars, trams, planes, submarines, wherever your mind wants to go. There is some form of physical transportation that I think anybody, even anybody on the planet, just to say that, anybody on the planet could take at some point or other. So this is not really referring to that. There might be some situations, however, that you could get yourself into where transportation is not physically available. So if you're a miner who's got stuck down in a mine, some scuba diver who's in some pothole, or some other scenario where you are physically limited, how do I transport somewhere? And I guess with the outcome being, do it safely. Certainly in those situations, those rare situations, you are forced to be left with only a leap of faith. I have to put my faith in trusting other people to help me out, to give me support, to dig me out, to save me in some way, shape, or form. And that is really what this quote is about, is taking that leap of faith in having the trust, the belief that fellow humans are actually there to help us, help me, help you in doing whatever we want to do in life. So the idea of transportation here is, it's coming from a state of mind that says, yes, physically I can walk from point A to point B, but in my head, I am stuck. How do I get out of this situation? Yes, I can walk from A to B, but is that going to do anything? No, I'm still going to be stuck. I still have this horrible boss I've got to work for. I've still got this pile of debt. I've still got all these circumstances, situations that I am in, and it's like, how do I get out of this? I don't see a way. Well, in those situations, in those types of environments where you're having those feelings, or I have such feelings, the intent of this is that my transportation method is limited to a leap of faith. How do I take my head and my heart and use those to cry out to the universe, as it were, for a helping hand? How do I believe that other humans are going to help me? How do I let other people know that I even need help? Because from my perspective, if I look around the entire place of wherever I walk, live, visit, I can physically see everybody around me. And I know from all the studies that are out there that pretty much everybody out there at some form or other is going through some issue. Everybody's got some struggles, some strife, some circumstances, some whatever that's holding them back, that's keeping them down, that's not helping them in one shape or other. And so you could argue that everybody I look at requires a leap of faith to move forward. Are they taking it? Do they realize they're there? Who knows? But that's sort of where it's at. So the leap of faith here and the method of transportation is using your mind, spirit, and your heart energy to transport you to somewhere else. Whether it's in the spiritual realm that allows you to think on a different level, to say, hey, okay, all I need to do is, rather than move from A to B, I need to move from A to C, and someone in C is going to see that I'm at, or understand where I'm coming from, and go, here you go, here's not necessarily the solution, but the next step, and that's what we need to take. So with that, sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. And if you are in the spot where you are requiring a leap of faith, believe it, hold it, keep it in your mind, and take it. With that, have a great day. Take care.